Hello, everybody. For Pete's Corner, I'm MaKayla Keirsey.
And I'm Charlotte Sams. Today we're going to be talking about the women that keep this Oklahoma town going.
We will be meeting the women that put their effort and time into the place they call home.
There are so many powerful women in this town, and we wish we had time to highlight each and every single one of them. But for now, on today's episode, we're going to meet just a few of them.
Every job has its ups and downs, but our first woman is willing to lay down her life every day for the city of Stillwater. More with that, Ava Molinar.
Having a dream and getting to say you have achieved your goal is something that not all people get to say. Jennifer Inciardi has had a fire in her heart for years and could never imagine her life without her passion. As a former National Guard member and combat medic, she believes her tenacity would allow her to excel as a firefighter.
And shoot, that sounds like something I do. I like the schedule. It employs skills that I know I've had before. I'm still in the Guard, so I continue to work out.
Training is a fundamental aspect of Inciardi's life. The physical aspect is one of the things that she loves the most.
Certain scenarios that we might run into here in Stillwater, and we'll just go through the scenario on our apparatus and work as a team.
Teamwork, an often overlooked aspect of fighting fires, is integral to efficient responses in the world of fire prevention. In a field with extremely high stakes, firefighters are indifferent to their coworkers' genders, so long as they can deliver under pressure.
Like to be, of course, there's things that make us different from our male counterparts, but we're still a team.
She's paving her own path also, just think similar to me too. Like, I've got my spot where I fit in, she's got hers also.
It doesn't matter, man or woman, because we are all part of the same team. A call to action ignites Inciardi's love for the cause and drives her willingness to serve every day.
Tends to be high-paced situations that arise, and feeling like I did a good job, like I did everything I could to at least, my part of the team.
A passion that burns brightly in her heart can light up a room and inspires others to be called to action. With Pete's Corner, I'm Ava Molinar.
The strength that it takes for a woman to jump headfirst into a fire is amazing. Only 12% of firefighters are female, but that number is growing every year. But now it's impossible to think of Stillwater without the Humane Society. Here's Peyton Little with more.
Between canines and kittens. The Humane Society of Stillwater has had their hands full making sure these cuddly creatures can find their forever homes. Leading the charge is Jackie Ross Guerrero, 15-year director of the Humane Society of Stillwater. Ross Guerrero is helping to relocate potential pets and save lives. Lives like little Tofu. Tofu the kitten was hit by a car and set for euthanasia due to a broken pelvis. But Ross Guerrero had other plans for the little feline. Tofu was rehabilitated and is now on the path for adoption, and he's not afraid to let people know it. And he's also not the first to be saved by the Humane Society and Ross Guerrero.
That's why they're getting out of bed. And animals, they're a biggest stress reliever and biggest reason why some people get up. So just going to help any way we can.
Now, Jackie helps keep the place moving, but it's the people that volunteer for little guys like this that help keep this shelter the way it is. Abby Chambers has been at the Humane Society for under a month, yet the impact she has felt from these four-legged friends, and in some cases 3, has left a mark already.
There's a dog, his name is Malcolm, he doesn't have a leg, and he is just the rowdiest little dog ever, and it's literally is so adorable. I don't know, I like working with the animals that are not as fortunate, because you get to empathize with them a little bit, and I don't know, they're just adorable, so.
And that is exactly why people choose to volunteer for the Humane Society, to be paid with paws. The impactful woman such as Jackie Ross Guerrero and her volunteers help keep the future pets fed, loved, and entertained.
I could not do what I do without the volunteers. Because when I'm open, those dogs need attention, the cats need attention, and I'm one person. So they are socializing the animals, and not only that, but they're getting them ready for their new homes.
Saving lives, creating new homes, and serving Stillwater. For Pete's Corner, Peyton Little.
Remember, adopt, don't shop. Now, style is a very important thing for many women in this college town, and our next lady helps every woman feel beautiful for their next event. More with that is Sarah Orsburn.
About a mile away from Oklahoma State University's campus, there is Oklahoma State graduate Melanie Burge, who is taking part in making girls feel special in Stillwater. Melanie is a lash extension technician and does lashes in her apartment for girls in the Stillwater area.
I do it for my own home, so I can be comfortable, wear sweatpants, and not have to worry about getting dressed up or doing anything. I can just lounge around and talk to girls all day and make everyone feel pretty by the time they leave.
Melanie started doing her eyelashes as a side job, but this side job led to making connections with women in the Stillwater area. And every time a new client comes and lays on her table, it's a new friend to be made and another woman she tries to make feel more confident. Melanie takes up to 20 clients a week. She says it doesn't bother her knowing her job is getting to know other women in Stillwater and making them feel beautiful.
She really makes me feel better about myself, and lash extensions for me are so convenient because I'm a teacher. So getting up and getting ready in 10 minutes versus having to wake up 2 hours earlier just to do my makeup is really convenient for me.
Girls come in regularly and are scheduled for refills of lashes. Melanie says that doing lashes has led to many unexpected friendships and a community of girls that are always there to talk to each other.
It's definitely exhausting and it's a tedious job, but being able to develop those connections and making those friendships and leaving girls a little more confident when they leave this apartment is definitely a positive, and it makes the work worth it.
When a new client comes in, it is another friend to be made and another woman who will leave feeling beautiful. Melanie is one of the women who makes Stillwater run, giving girls a sense of friendship and confidence when they walk out of her door. With Pete's Corner, Sarah Orsburn. Now I know when I need to go get my lashes done exactly where I need to be. But up next we have Panhellenic. Greek row is something that affects every single person at our university, and now we need to highlight the woman that's in charge of all of it. Rachel Davis has more.
The Greek community has over 4,000 students, is responsible for raising thousands of dollars for philanthropies, and creates iconic decks for homecoming each year. And who is the person that helps advise them through this great success? Well, that would be McKinley Parator.
Okay, yes, what else do you need?
I know that time is really precious, and so I try and give as much of my time as I possibly can to the students that I work with now. Like, that is my goal because I know that that's what I needed when I grew up.
McKinley is someone who understands how to help Greek life students because she has a background in it. She was a Pi Phi in undergrad and a chapter consultant after college.
Being a sorority woman and doing that all throughout my undergraduate experience, I knew that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get into student affairs and why I wanted to work on a college campus.
She's very hands-on and she works directly with each of us. She cares a lot and she's very passionate about what she's doing, which is really great. She's super helpful, super awesome, and we love McKinley.
This is McKinley's first year as a Panhellenic and multicultural coordinator, and she's already making a big impact in the Greek community.
So straight off the bat, McKinley was very welcoming. She wanted to get to know each of us on a one-to-one level, get to know us on a deeper level just past the advisor, so that she really knew how to help us best.
McKinley is bringing a new energy and fresh ideas to the office.
I'm offering fresh perspectives to them, fresh ideas to them, as well as I just hope that I'm able to make an impact where they're able to build a relationship with me, where they can trust me and they can rely on me.
For Pete's Corner, Rachel Davis.
Being a woman who leads other women in Stillwater is such an important role. Now we're going to go on a break. But after our break, we're going to be highlighting another woman who lays down her life every day for the city of Stillwater. Be sure to stick around.
I want to show you something. This is the money we could save by switching from fresh packed California crushed tomatoes to concentrated tomato paste.
I want to show you something too. I got a new door. Go take a look at it.
Nobody uses better ingredients than Little Caesars, like fresh-packed California crushed tomatoes. Pick up a large, deep dish for just $8.
Pizza. Introducing Lincoln Black Label at Diffie Ford Lincoln. Designed to impress those with impeccable taste, Lincoln Black Label features a collection of interior themes and a host of exclusive membership privileges inspired by attention to detail and a love of automobiles. With Lincoln Black Label, you'll enjoy an extended premium maintenance plan that covers wear items or even remote vehicle delivery. Lincoln Black Label isn't about luxury ownership, it's about membership. Lincoln Black Label, exclusively at Diffie Ford Lincoln.
Welcome back. Our next woman is not just a woman who makes Stillwater run, but she's one who keeps Stillwater safe. More with that is our very own Charlotte Sams.
Paving your own way in a male-dominated field isn't something new to women, but it hasn't gotten any easier. At Oklahoma State's campus, there are only 5 female cops in the entire force, and that isn't the only thing that makes Officer Lisette Minjes stand out.
So I didn't make it through those selection processes, and I didn't know at the time that that's actually just kind of part of pursuing this career.
After getting married and having kids, she knew it was the right time to fulfill her dreams.
That was something that was always in the back of my head that was never, would never really go away.
Having achieved her goal in joining law enforcement, Lisette knew she had to serve those she cared about the most.
But I get really passionate about women and children and crimes against women and children.
Now she wants to be a mentor for the younger generations of women who were once in her shoes. Serving and protecting our country isn't the only thing that these female heroes do. Lisette shares her story on social media and hopes to inspire other women not to shy away from their dreams, such as Sophia Bailey.
Seeing her pave the way for women everywhere, and for me specifically, that just really shows that I'm able to pursue that as well. It's going to take a lot of hard work and a lot of determination.
With the strong women in OSU's law enforcement, sometimes people get a little confused.
We do kind of have a running joke because we are the minority in our field, that we only have one female cop that works in Stillwater. And that's just because no matter where we go, we'll always have people like, was that you on this call? Or did I see you out? And it's just because females are not typically in this line of work. And so they all think that we're the same person.
Putting their lives on the line and working hard every day, Oklahoma State female officers deserve every ounce of thanks we can give. For Pete's Corner, I am Charlotte Sams. Next, we have a woman whose job literally has the name Stillwater in it. It's important for her to teach her students how to be safe and have fun. Lindsay Height is ready to tell us more.
Stillwater High School got lucky last fall, naming Tommy Grant as the new assistant principal to empower the next generation of students. Since she was a student in Arkansas, Grant wanted to be an educator and later an administrator who empowered young students. Grant loved helping people learn subjects they didn't understand, and she had a growing passion for leadership.
I would encourage anyone, not just females, men and women, to really consider education as a career.
Also, Grant pushes students to pursue their passions while teaching good habits that will impact their futures in a positive light. After graduating from Oklahoma State, Grant has a teaching career spanning over 2 decades. Eventually, students and her colleagues would know Grant for the energetic, go-getter attitude and mother figure to turn to.
Tommy Grant can do it all, whether it's helping over 1,200 students aim for success or leading her staff with enthusiasm. Tommy Grant has proven her leadership abilities through these pioneer walls.
One student felt empowered to make a truly amazing impact on Stillwater because of Grant. SMAC, or Stillwater Makes a Change, is a leadership initiative that teaches students how to raise money and spread awareness for a local charity.
Went to her senior year and just said, honestly, I've seen all these admin schools do these great fundraisers and do great things for the community, and it really brings the school community together.
Although Rowan didn't know how she would initially execute SMAC, Grant and Rowan would figure out how to start what would become a stable for the Stillwater pioneers. As of now, Grant has empowered students to lead SMAC to raise $1.3 million and counting. Students are gaining leadership opportunities from SMAC, following their passions and learning what it means to be empowered through love and encouragement, thanks to having someone like Tommy Grant in their lives.
People know that I care for them and I'm here to support them, and I'll do whatever I can to make them happy and successful.
Tommy Grant's passion to empower education in Stillwater High School is remarkable. For Pete's Corner, I'm Lindsay Height.
What a powerful job being able to lead the students of Stillwater High School. Next, the OSU Ag School is one of the main reasons many choose to come to this school. But there are also many women who make the Ag School run. Let's go to Logan Ingalls to hear more about it.
Every day, thousands of students, faculty, and staff make their way in and out of Oklahoma State's Agriculture Hall, home to the Ferguson College of Agriculture. Considered to be one of Oklahoma State's flagship colleges, as it represents students from over 40 states and 30 countries, as well as our university in the field of agriculture, the presence of women can be felt across all three of its major departments. However, when current Assistant Dean of Academic Programs, Dr. Danny Belmer, arrived at OSU, that was far from the case.
When I came, I was the first female faculty member in our department. And at that time, our department was maybe 10% female. Now the student population is half. It's half and half. And so it's just been really exciting to see the growth in women all across the university, in both the student and the leadership populations.
But as time and demographics have shifted, the Ferguson College of Agriculture has seen more women leading than ever before, according to Dr. Cinda Clary, the Associate Dean of Academic Programs.
Most of our academic departments at the undergraduate level, the majority of students in those programs are female.
And as these population and experience demographics has shifted, both Dr. Clary and Dr. Belmer are excited and humbled to represent not only the Ferguson College of Agriculture, but Oklahoma State and women of the future.
I would say that I'm both humbled and honored to be in a role like this. I've been on campus for about 25 years as a faculty member, but I feel like in this role I have the opportunity to impact more students and maybe on a little bit larger scale.
That is incredibly impactful, and it really is. Dr. Belmer said earlier about, her job and her work. That part is so much an honor and a privilege, particularly because you see the impact that it makes.
For Pete's Corner, I'm Logan Ingalls.
These cowgirls are using their passions to make the ag program at Oklahoma State thrive. Hayden Alexander is staying on campus and has found us one entertaining lady. She is the leader of the brightest band in the land. Here's Hayden with more.
The Cowboy Marching Band is an instrumental part of game days at OSU, and one woman is bringing new ideas to a 118-year-old tradition. Assistant Director of Bands Dr. Devin Moore is making history as the first female director at Oklahoma State University. Dr. Moore spends her days educating students and breaking barriers.
I come every day, no matter what, with an energy that we're going to get things done and we're going to have fun doing it.
Dr. Moore understands the weight of her role in the music program and wants to create a more diverse environment for music students at OSU.
I hope that my presence here inspires a new demographic of people to want to be a part of this program.
Whether it's working hard on the practice field, getting rowdy on game day, or teaching in the classroom, Dr. Moore inspires women in music at OSU to work hard and dream big.
Kaden Clark is a senior studying music education, and she looks up to Dr. Moore for inspiration.
It's hard being in our position because people don't take women seriously, even in the band world. So having her here, it's motivating.
The Cowboy Marching Band isn't the only band Dr. Moore works with. She brings the rowdy to Gallagher-Iba Arena as the director of the OSU Spirit Band.
I have taken that as my baby, and it's a lot of fun. I think the Spirit Band is even more fun than the marching band sometimes.
There are many reasons to love the OSU Spirit Band, from supporting 3 different teams to traveling across the nation. But for Dr. Moore, 2 stand out.
I get to be inside, and I get to dance.
Dr. Moore dances to the beat of her own drum as she lays the foundation for a new generation of musicians at Oklahoma State, one rehearsal at a time. For Pete's Corner, I'm Hayden Alexander.
You can catch Dr. Moore grooving to the beat as she cheers on Oklahoma State Spirit Band during basketball season.
Stillwater is a very big town with a lot of hard-working women. Each one of them has strived and followed their passions to make an impact on our community.
Without the women in this town, there will be a lack of love, hard work, and compassion. For Pete's Corner, I'm MaKayla Keirsey.
And I'm Charlotte Sams. Thank you for joining us.